Hi, Marie. I think you're the only one so far. Oh, hey, Abigail. Give me a second. I ran out of time. So I need some websites open for me so that I can do all the things that I need to do. Yuck. I totally misread that. Extinct animals, the first humans saw. I thought it said the first human stew. I'm like, ew. I don't have a favorite beetle. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. There, that is open. We are ready to go as soon as I get to where I need to be. Hey, Carol. So I have to admit something. My parents, namely my dad, bought cauliflower pretzels, and I absolutely despise them. But this is how my brain works. If it's there and I see it and I'm really hungry, I will have 3 or 4, like a small handful. And I had some. And now every time I burp, you know what I taste? Yep. Cauliflower pretzels. And they're gross. Just saying. By the way, did you see the thumbnail for today's video? How insanely cute is the thumbnail? I could not believe it. It looked so good. Despite anything that I did. I should have used that actually for my original, for the earlier video, the earlier live. It would have worked for that one too. So let me first off start by saying, oh, that's vile. Sorry. Bandar 2011 2. Hi. Marie, hi. Carol, hello. Abigail, hello. Decady Jr., hi. It is AI because I ran out of time. But that goes with using it's a part of YouTube to help their creators. And so I'm going to use it. So let's get into today's topic. So before we do that, I am Nature Guy X46, and this is NatureVerse4.7. Today, my nature peeps, we are going to be looking at another wild dog that is named the red wolf. And yet again, I'm going to ask you, when is a wolf not a wolf, but is named a wolf? And the answer is when it's named the red wolf. The red wolf is technically like the maned wolf, which is a dog, but is not a subspecies of Canis lupus. Yep. The red wolf, its actual scientific name is Canis rufus, or red dog. Today, you're going to learn a little bit about it, and then we're going to talk about its conservation. Now, red wolves are native to the United States, and only the United States, for better or for worse. Red wolves are somewhere between the size of a wolf and a coyote. They are 4 feet long, and they stand about 26. Let's try that again. Hi, Georgia Brown. And they stand around 26 inches at the shoulder. Males weigh around 60 to 80 pounds. Sorry, I did not include the female's height and weight. Just information that I didn't throw in. Now, they once roamed from southeast Texas all the way to central Pennsylvania. Sadly, they don't anymore. They are limited to a patch of eastern They are not in eastern Tennessee. Hi, Louisiana John. Okay. They only exist in a patch of eastern North Carolina. And it's going to sound like a really huge area. And it would be. If this were a zoo, it would probably be the world's biggest zoo. But it's not. It's only 1.7 million acres that spans 5 counties and 1 national wildlife refuge. And they can be found living in a whole mix of habitats or ecosystems, from forest to swamps and into coastal prairies. Now, these wild dogs feed on raccoons, rabbits, rodents, probably skunks, maybe even opossums, including white-tailed deer, which is not a rodent, but it's included in that. Uh-oh. Sorry. And for the record, I am not transforming into a werewolf when I do that, or a vampire. It is me sneezing or yawning. Now, these guys mate for life, which is incredible. Not really, but it's kind of cool. Their pack is formed around an alpha male and an alpha female who do all the breeding for the pack. A pack will consist of 5 to 8 other individuals, plus the breeding pair. Now, those other individuals are really older pups. that are, of course, related to the mating pair. Hopefully, that's the idea. When it comes time for pups are going to be born April to May, and there's going to be somewhere between 1 to 9 puppies being born at a time. Now, it's important to note that older siblings help raise younger siblings. And we see that. We saw that. Yes, we saw that with the Ethiopian wolf, where the whole pack was tied into helping raise the pups. Sort of the same thing going on here. Now, these dogs only live for about 7 to 9 years. So it's not a huge lifespan. So, sorry. You guys are being really quiet. Are y'all okay? Listen to me talk like I'm Southern. I am definitely not. Unlike our last species, the red wolf doesn't get away so easily. They are not just endangered, they are critically endangered. Their forecast is for further drops in population, unfortunately. That is not a good thing. Because they number only around 20 to 30 mature individuals. We've talked about that before with our last animal. Guys, I don't know why I'm rushing this, and my head is just bump, 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 going everywhere. We're going to see something that happened with our last animal. It's bugging me. Coyotes pushed their way into their land, and that has led to a mixing of species, which is not good. And here's why. Let me be a little bit scientific with you. If I can. Let go. Okay. So, this is a coyote, and this is a regular wolf. Coyotes belong to a group of animals whose genus is Canis. Canis. And that is important because that decides that these guys can mate. Canis and bears, dogs and bears, cats and bears, or cats and dogs, hyenas and dogs, a maned wolf, and a red wolf or coyote? Because they are dogs. And Marie hit it right on the spot. This is not good because it muddies the genetics of these animals. Let me put this into a different, let's look at this at a different, slightly different angle. When you clicked to come into live, there was a picture of a wolf, and it said probably something like NatureVerse live, and it had a wolf, a red wolf, in the caption or in the thumbnail. This is the NatureVerse4.7, and we're talking about red wolves. That's what it is. Exactly. It doesn't end well because animals were not designed to breed with one another necessarily outside of their species. Now, does it happen? Absolutely, it happens. And it would happen in nature. But if it happens too often, it muddies the genetics, and you get a new species. Just like with coyotes and domestic dogs, if a coyote mates with a German Shepherd, you get a coy dog. Or if a coyote mates with a wolf, you get a coy wolf who is bigger than a coyote, has some of the traits of a coyote and traits of a wolf. Not a coyote and not a wolf. So it's not a good thing. Now, why did their numbers drop to begin with? It's a long, long story. One that begins many, many, many centuries ago. White man came to North America. We brought our farm animals with us. We did not like the fact that there were lions and bears and wild dogs running around, especially not things that look like wolves. Hi, super emoji. Hi, by the way, Omar Sharif, if you're still here. And it wasn't too long that maybe the wolves, again, were looking for an easy meal, and they stole maybe a lamb or a baby, maybe not a baby pig, because pigs get really mean, or a chicken, or a turkey, or a goose, I don't know, something. And farmers got upset, and they complained, or they shot. Well, from 1769 until 1789, these animals had bounties placed on their heads. That was just stupid. Do you know what I did? You guys can't see what I did, but I reached down for my mouse. That takes brains. Gonna see if I can give you an amount. So, just to give you an idea of how some of this worked, laws in Indiana. Hi, Danny Oye. Oh, Dan. Anyway, hi, bro. In Indiana, in 1875, there was a bounty on wolves. So we had wolves in Indiana. $20 for a wolf scalp, $3 bounty for wolves under the age of 6 months, $5 for each wolf scalp, $1.50 when under 6 months. Then the law said that they would give you money for groundhogs, owl or hawk heads, screech owls, and sparrowhawks. No. And that was in 1883. And then you would get 10 cents for each crow head and 5 cents for each crow egg. The eggs had to be in lots of 10. Now, I wish I could show you the pictures of, well, maybe I can. Maybe I won't get in trouble. Those are wolf pelts. Yes, but they're not. Keep in mind, though, that the wolves that they have there are not wild wolves. They are captive. But I don't know. I wanted to find. Yep. Unfortunately, Marie, I'm gonna argue that statement. Because they are still being killed. They aren't necessarily being hunted like they were, but people still hunt them. And it's not, they don't have the best intentions. Right. Axel the Wolf, you're assuming an awful lot, buddy. You're okay, Marie. You're okay. You're assuming a whole heck of a lot. But welcome to my channel. So, in case you have to wonder why their numbers drop so much, they do live in America. And they are a predator. So that really explains, I shouldn't even have said anything else beyond that. Then came the 1920s. And that is when logging and mining and clearing the land for agriculture was forced upon these animals, the remaining animals, and that did not go over very well either. Eventually, we decided that that's not going to work. We decided that we needed to do something. So let me give you an update. Here in the United States, they were first listed in 1967 as threatened with extinction. Under the Endangered Species Act, they are listed as an endangered species. As of February 2025, there are 16 collared. That means that scientists are tracking them and monitoring them. Wild wolves, red wolves. There's a total estimate of between 17 to 19 individuals and captive red wolves. There's around 270. We would begin to see plans take shape. Hi, Axel the Wolf, spam my channel again with crazy, obnoxious stuff, and I'm going to say the words that you're not going to want to hear. You're not. The people that actually want to be here are going to laugh their butts off. And Okay. Cow pie in aisle 9 for the price of 2. Because if Z Drex wants to chime in and give his opinion, he can be the next on my list. That's what I thought. So, I'm just letting you know. For Grandma, he's joking. I wasn't joking. And I don't know who Grandma is. So who's Grandma? No. What I want to know is who is Grandma? Because maybe we need to educate. I am trying to be very nice, but I still am not 100%. I'm going to suggest that you either ask my moderators and be nice about it, or you stop. Because there isn't a 3. The disrespect is not going to be tolerated. You saw what happened to the last guy. And they got off with just 5 minutes. Till I say, I think they got away with 5 minutes. But if he comes back in and he starts it up again, you're going to join him. And it'll be 24 hours the next time. Carol and Abigail, you heard me? It'll be 2 for 1 in aisle 9. 1 big, massive cow pie. 24-hour ban. Not a ban, but a hide. Not a hide, but yeah, I'm not disrupting my live. There have been one of the zoos out west actually helped institute a plan, and they gathered up the wolves, and they were able to start a breeding program. There are zoos that house red wolves. And the programs have been successful. There have been releases, which are good, but we're going to go through September 2024. There was a litter born to a female and a male. No indication that that litter survived. Remember, it's easy to maintain a litter in a zoo. They, if the mom rejects the babies, the zookeepers can go in, take the babies, and raise them. But in the wild, you can't do that. The animals have to raise their pups. And there aren't predators in zoos. So, there's no coyotes out there. There's no hawks or eagles or mountain lions or anything else out there that might cause a problem. I don't actually think there's mountain lions where they do their releases anyway. Just saying. They never found pup-sized carcasses. However, the male from that breeding was found not alive. The radio collars that they put on the animals, they could have the radio collars that they wear, if they don't move, if the animal doesn't move for very long, they have a program in them that makes them send out a signal. And that signal lets scientists know that, hey, something's wrong. And they went in and found him not alive. So that male died. They did not find any pup mortalities. And the pups are moved throughout their family range. So, really hard to know. They captured a female. Not sure which female it was. They tried to initiate mating with that female, at the Endangered Wolf Center. No litter. No pups. It doesn't say. And it's two different females that they're referencing, so I know it's a crazy convoluted bunch of stuff. But they are doing the best they can. Remember, you can't plan for every single thing. And that makes it really, really hard. They did have in January 2024, they had some pups born on the wildlife refuge. The male pup that was born was fostered into the family group, and they've not been able to identify him on any cameras. Well, you can have issues happen that you don't expect. Like, one of them had a brain tumor, and they had to euthanize her. Excuse me. Another one was another male born into one of the packs in 2022, was killed on a highway. Red Wolf shot your dad. I don't think so. That's not happening. If somebody shot your dad, you need to call the police. I'm sorry that happened. But who shot your dad? Hold on, guys. month. Who did? I have no idea. Same topic it was before. And I'm going to tell you both right now, if the garbage starts up again, you're both gone. I don't care. My life, my rules. Carol, 24-hour ban, 24 hours timeout on both Zedrex and Axel the Wolf now. Zedrex and Axel the Wolf gone now. Zedrex 2. I'm not. I'm not. And if they think I'm I'm not. I've already had somebody complain. Nope. Thank you. I wanted them both gone. I don't care who did it. I wanted them gone. I'm assuming he's gone. Okay, that's what I want. Anyway, yeah, so you can, in some zoos, you can see those wolves. Lincoln Park Zoo has a breeding pair. Woodland Zoo, I think it's the Woodland Zoo in Oregon. At this point, these are the zoos that I know have red wolves. Point Defiance Zoo in Tacoma, Washington. Smithsonian Zoo and the National Zoo. Lincoln Park Zoo. Fresno Chaff Zoo. North Carolina Zoo. Those are the ones that I know for a fact have them. That doesn't mean that there aren't others that have them. So again, Point Defiance, Smithsonian, Lincoln Park Zoo, Fresno, and North Carolina. Hi, Sophia Perez. There are Beardsley zoological garden might have them. The Wolf Conservation Center is in South Salem, New York. I don't know if that's open to the public. Rogers Williams Park Zoo in Rhode Island. You need to, I would double check. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that is what is going on with them. They are working towards saving them. Many zoos are participating in reintroduction process. It's not easy. It's not necessarily going well. Again, sometimes animals are off. Sometimes animals are transferred, or they are off exhibit. So if you do want to see an animal that we talked about in these lives, you need to verify that that's actually the case. But that's what we have listed. And I typically have that information already done up. I just ran out of time. So don't go back and look at this. Oh, I know what I need to do. North Carolina also has the largest pack in the United States. So there's that too. for what it's worth. For my moderators, I am going to try my best to have my scripts ready beforehand. That did not happen with today's lives. I have to babysit on Monday to the best of my knowledge. So things may not line up on Monday the best. We shall see. I don't know. What else am I forgetting? Any questions, comments about the wolves that you can think of that, or any other questions for me? I have not. I did numbers in earlier live. I went through them with everybody that was in. So currently we are at, we went up. We are at 1,075 current subscribers. Yeah, I did numbers for the wolves, if that's what you meant. There's between 16 there's not a lot in the wild, according to God bless you too, William. And thank you for getting it right. Yeah, that's for the channel. Oh. I do too. They taste pretty good. Just kidding. 17.2 thousand views, 300.8 watch time hours. That's cool. And the only reason that I'm rude to people is when they're being jerks to me. So if that's where this is headed, one, if you're younger than 11, you don't give, if you're younger than 16, you don't give out your age. Don't be a jerk. Respect everybody that's in my channel. Or in my live. Respect my moderators. Respect me. Otherwise, you will be gone. And I don't allow name calling or anything else. So don't act up. We have 2,080 public watch hours. Yeah. Yay, Aviation America. Yay. Thank you. That's okay. You didn't know. Trying to think. I went over this in the last live. And I said I would cover other stuff. Please don't spam my channel with emojis. Hi, Minion Bot. You missed the fun. Oh, I'm sorry, Minion Bot. I'm sorry. You missed cow pies. That's what you missed. So, next up, we have 2 more videos left for this week. They are going to be one on trichinosis, and then one on... Not necessarily. People are still chatting. Laughing Owl. And those will finish up the week for us. And then I will start up with new ones. I'm sorry, William. That sucks. Losing pets are super hard. I will cry like a baby when my brother's pet dies. He's a big baby. Yeah. Losing animals is hard. That's for sure. So we have those two videos. Yeah, I get that. Animals sort of bond with each other, and they make friends just like we do. I know I went down to my brother's house the other day, and I don't do well in the cold. So I don't go down and play with the dogs a lot during the winter. And it was time to come inside. And my brother's pit didn't want to come inside. He wanted to sit there and play. And I'm like, nope, not happening. Yeah, they figure it out. They have to set up who's dominant and who's submissive, and once they get all of that figured out, usually they're pretty good. Wait, I just did that. We still have a bit to go before the end of March. Aw, yeah, that sounds about right. So eventually he will stop. Sometimes you have to give him little extra attention. So Tuesday's live is going to be Atlas Bear and Eastern Cougar. Hi, Decade. So it'll be... That's good. We have extinct animals. We have Atlas bear at 1 and eastern cougar at 7. If I remember right. The 7th is trivia, and it's dogs, so it'll be dog breeds plus wild dogs. Yeah. Extinct animals. After that, we have extinct animals. Caribbean monk seal at 1. This is for Friday. And then extinct. No. Why do I keep doing that? For Saturday at 1 p.m., we have Caribbean monk seal and then golden toad. Well, parvo is bad. I mean, yeah, I get it. I've been there too. We have a subscriber-only event, March 11th, which is Tuesday. It is the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, subscriber-only zoo to do. We have Learn to Care bog turtle, and then loggerhead turtle at 7 p.m. on that Friday, and Explore Nature on the 15th. Thank you, William. We have 2 Exploring Natures on that Saturday, and then on the 18th of March, we have Cucumber Spider and Orb Weaver Spider. And then March 21st, we are doing Burger Bush and Amazon and Beyond exhibit focuses. I am planning something special on March 22nd. I'm trying to. I'm over 50. I'm not going to give you my exact age, but I'm over 50. I'm not going to promise anything, but I'm planning something special, possibly on the 22nd, so I may or may not do the 1 p.m. or the 7 p.m. It depends on what happens. That's March 22nd. March 25th is a exhibit focus, and it's the Siberian Aviary and Kingdom of the Night. March 28th, we are doing wildlife rehabbing, when to help and when not to help. And then to finish off the month, we're doing Learn to Care Boreal Owl. And oh my gosh, It is time to do a whole new thing of lives. Holy moly, people. Because I'm short. Okay. So, when you Kakashi, if you don't have something nice to say, didn't your mama tell you not to say anything at all? Oh, sorry, that's not good. No. 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 She can be nice in the channel. And you can talk with her in the channel. Takashi, you just had that hidden once. But really awesome thing to talk about since we're here. And to do that, I'm going to use my friend Mr. Bigfoot. He's going to help me out. No. No reason to. Because he's already said it once. So what happens is in a small person, we have our vocal cords in here. Right? And they're like rubber bands. And a short person, they vibrate really high. They vibrate at a higher frequency. That means that they produce a higher pitch. Just like on a guitar, the smaller strings produce higher frequencies or a higher note. We also have a shorter vocal tract, which amplifies those frequencies in our voices. So it makes us sound much like we have a higher voice. I'm only 5-foot-ish. And so, being a small person, my voice really is short. Think of the Munchkins in The Wizard of Oz. That's why their voices are so high, because they are smaller. Their vocal cords have a higher pitch. Whereas somebody that's really tall, they can also have a much deeper voice. I don't, but I get called short a lot. Okay, guys. I hate to break up the fun, but I need to eat. I was holding Bigfoot. I have Bigfoot. He looks like he's getting ready to throw the discus. I don't know why. I just thought of that, but I did. I gotta put him back. I'm probably gonna drop him. I have my favorite character. The werewolf. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I knocked on that tank. And this is the Yeti. So, guys, I'm going to go eat. Have a great night. Remember to never give up on yourselves. Always keep learning. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. Always keep learning. Be kind, everybody. Bye-bye.